clap.
The club can't even handle me right now.
Is it actually picking it up? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I was thinking, let me sit down before we start. Oh, welcome back to an Inglorious podcast. I'm Chris.
Okay, Jesus.
I was listening. I went skateboarding today.
Okay.
I'm 27 years old, fucking out there. My hip hurts. Anyways, on the way back from skateboarding, DJ X on Spotify played the Club Can't Even Handle Me right now.
Okay.
Club can't even handle me right now. What freak shit he doing? The club can't even handle. What freaky ass shit you got to be doing to not be able to handle the club?
Dude, why are you hating from outside of the club?
I'm
Can't
able
even
to get in. The problem is I'm able to get in.
Oh, shit.
Well, he can't. He freaking too much, dog. I just thought that was funny. I was driving. I was
That
like,
is funny. All right, but that's not the episode today.
we should just talk about Flow Rider for an entire episode. I could.
Oh, dude, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I met Flo Rida at the Super Bowl.
Was he sick?
He was sitting in the bum section, so no. He was sitting with us.
He was bumming?
He was bumming.
No, dude.
Hey, I got a picture with him, so that was
That's
fun.
sick.
Yeah.
I fuck with Flow Rider.
Yeah, he cool.
Flow Rider, watch this transition.
Yeah.
Flow Rider kind of remind me of Jack Sparrow.
I hate you. I genuinely hate
Nobody
you.
could ever replace Flow Rider.
No. But anyways, that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, we're talking
Jack
about
Sparrow, Pirates.
the only three Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah.
Maybe the new one that comes out, it might be good.
It might be good. I mean, at least Johnny Depp is
Johnny
back
Depp's
for that.
back and Margot Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Margot
Wait, is
Mommy.
she confirmed?
Yeah, I think so. I thought I saw news that she joined the cast. I could be making bullshit.
I do remember seeing something about that, but I don't know if that was scrapped because Johnny Depp is back as that. But I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, we're going to go movie by movie. Just give you our general thoughts, things we liked about it, and just yap.
Am I allowed to start with the first one? Because I know you're more of a fan and you probably remember a lot more of it.
Yeah.
Can I start with an opinion?
Yeah.
The first one, the opening sequence, might be one of the best establishing sequences of any movie.
I have to agree with that. I love the opening.
Young
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, and
they're on the boat, and young little Orlando Bloom is. It's not Orlando Bloom. It's the actor is playing.
Yeah. William Turner.
William.
Yeah, just
young little
adrift
boy.
after a big ship battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how ominous that opening is.
So good, and it's her singing the
yo ho yo.
It's so good with the
ho.
fog clearing. It's such a great establishing shot for a movie.
Yeah,
and it sets the tone so perfect. And then the contrast of that opening to immediately meeting Jack Sparrow is so fucking funny.
We don't even get to Jack Sparrow right away, though.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, we go to, like, an older Elizabeth. And, by the way, like, Keira Knightley, during that time, I remember, like, when I was a kid, she was my first big, like, actress crush. She's gorgeous.
Jessica Alba for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little boy me at the Fantastic Four and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dude,
they came out same year, I think.
Fantastic Four came out
2004.
2005. Right?
2005.
Yeah.
And Black Pearl came out
2003.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
What a heater rollout, dude.
Yeah.
We got two babes back to back.
Yeah, but either way, I love that opening scene just because, like, you get a little bit of, like, just like the general lore that they're going for with the Pirates movie. It's like, don't sing that song. It's a pirate song. And also, like, you get a shot of the actual Aztec gold, right? Because it's on William Turner's neck. So that already establishes, okay, so this is what this movie's going to center around. So William Turner has this medallion, so what's the medallion?
Right.
And then you get to find that out more about it later. Which, by the way, the lore in that movie is really cool. I really like what they do with, like, that medallion.
It's
and
so
just
sick.
what
with
it's about.
Barbosa.
Yeah, and we'll get to that too. Geoffrey Rush's Barbosa is sick.
Banger, dude.
Yeah, he's a great
Anytime
villain.
I think of a pirate's voice,
Yeah.
I think of that Spaniard like Barbosa.
Yeah, he's a cool
Black Pearl.
He's a cool antagonist.
Jack Sparrow, your dick is huge. Do not shit. Tell Emperor not to shit on your bed, Jack Sparrow.
I don't think that happened.
He did. I thought maybe.
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah.
It happened in the middle of the movie, like out of nowhere. They're like sword fighting, and he's like turning into a skeleton. He's
someone
Jack.
shit on Jack Sparrow's pillow. That's
Jack,
for sure.
please do not shit.
That
Tell
was
her not
public.
to shit
That
on
was
your
public
bed.
information.
That was fire. That's awesome. Amber Heard, listen, if you're watching by some miracle chance, I'd let you shit on my bed.
It's fucking nasty, bro. She's from Austin, so no, she's a weirdo. That's why. Keeping it weird, but yeah. So after that initial scene, we actually get to meet an older Elizabeth. Then we meet William Turner. He becomes a blacksmith after he's taken in.
Yeah.
And they're living off in Jamaica, I believe, in the Caribbean. Hence the name.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is not fun. It's not funny at all, actually. Like what I'm about to say, it's not funny in the slightest. But
okay.
It's crazy. Anyway, sorry, just that was sidetracked.
Yeah, sidetracked hard, but I appreciate that. That's
But the
interesting.
fort. This is what I was talking about. Is fort.
Yeah, that's interesting. But then we go into that
second one.
I'm gonna kill you
Or
if
it's
you
at the
keep interrupting me. No, but then it takes us to the intro scene to Jack Sparrow, and I think that's one of the best intros to a character
The sinking
in
boat.
a movie. Yes, dude.
So fire.
Because he's like hanging off. What do you call those? The sail post, right?
The poop deck.
Don't say nothing cause the shit ain't serious. Don't make me tame that shit. Young is running with me with it. They on some dangerous shit. Bust and put you in your fitted. I call that gang assist. Rolling, I just bang and zip some. On my side with the bustin'.
I don't think that's
Only
what it
thing
is.
I know about a boat.
Well, anyways, he's like just chilling by the sail post, just wind blowing. And you're like, damn, this guy is the real deal. And then it like just pans out, and it's a small ass ship, and it's sinking.
Oh yeah.
And I love the walk up he has onto the pier. I think that's. I love how it's so well timed, and he's just like off doing his shit, Jack Sparrow's shit.
Yeah.
And I particularly love that scene of because it kind of just shows you how like Jack Sparrow comes off as being kind of like a dumb, bumbling idiot, but he's actually really smart. Like he's very clever. So they're charging him to dock his boat there at the pier. He's like, "Here, I'll give you 3 shillings. Forget the name," and then goes off. So he loses money in that instance, but then just the main manager of the pier just walks away, and then he just sees a bag of coins. He's just like, "Okay, grab that. I'm leaving."
Yeah. It's a great character introduction.
Yeah.
Because it's like he's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it sinks right as he steps off.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's like whoop, and it's right when he hits the dock, and it's like it just immediately shows that he's smooth and he's like he knows what he's doing, but he looks like a bumbling fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's he's such a great character. We said that in the first pod. We're like he's that guy.
Yeah, he really is. But other stuff that I really love about that movie is that it goes back to that thing of Jack Sparrow being like playing off being an idiot, but he's actually like super smart with everything that he does. Everything that he does in that movie, there's a reason to it.
As a character, as a writer, it should be. As a written character, there should be a reason why they do something.
Yeah.
And there should be an action, or there should be a reaction and an action to what they do. And it's not they're just doing it because that's what their character should do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's a smart, well thought out plot point, and as a main character, he gets the entire ball rolling.
Yeah, he's always a step ahead.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But it looks like he's always a step behind just because of the way he carries himself.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep that noted for the second one.
Yeah, for sure. But another thing that I really like about the movie is just how it doesn't like force anything. Everything is really well written. But also the introduction between characters. I think it's so smart too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the way that Jack ends up meeting Elizabeth is Elizabeth starts like choking on her dress. Not choking, but like she can't breathe because that shit's fucking tight.
She falls out the damn window.
Yeah.
The window.
It's not a window.
Is it not?
No, it's a cliffside.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like in
And he
that fort
jumps
where
off
they hang off people. Yeah. And she falls, and this guy just jumps to save her. Jack Sparrow, not this guy, just Jack Sparrow. And you kind of get some more like backstory to him that like he's dealt with shit like that before. Like like just taking off her corset and like she can breathe again, and she's just like, or Jack Sparrow is like, clearly you've never been to Singapore.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this guy's been through some shit.
He's been through some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? He's probably been with some real women.
No, well, yeah.
He knows
Yeah,
that.
he's a player,
corset, dog. And you know what? Is this childish for me to say? I always wanted Elizabeth and Jack Sparrow to be together. I always wanted it. He was the one that really set Elizabeth free.
Yeah.
Not Will.
Mm-hmm.
Will just happened to be there, dude.
Yeah, we'll go back to that in the second movie.
No, I know.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I completely agree. I like Will though. I like
Will too
as a character, and I like his backstory, like the backstory with his dad as well.
Yeah.
So that'll take us to like the actual like whole plot point of the medallion. So the medallion is a piece of Aztec gold, and there's 887 pieces or something like that.
Fake fan.
Yeah, whatever. I bet it is 887 pieces, you nerd.
No, it's fucking 888 pieces. Pussy.
Whatever.
Shut the fuck up.
Whatever.
It's an angel number.
But anyways, William Turner's dad, Bootstrap Bill, he was part of Barbossa's crew.
Fire name.
It is a fire name.
Bootstrap Bill?
Yeah.
What would be your pirate name?
My pirate? I fucking hate you, dude.
What would be your pirate name if you could pick your pirate name?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
You pick one right now, right on the spot, right now. Pick your pirate name. Anything. It can be corny, fuck it, whatever.
I don't know. Dude, we're sidetracking too hard right now.
We're talking about pirates and you don't have a fucking pirate name picked out. That's crazy.
Okay, what would be your pirate name?
Fucking shut the fuck up, bitch. You're gonna let me mine would be Buccaneer Badger, pussy. Where's yours?
Buccaneer Badger.
Yeah, fuckhead.
Would it take a fucking NFL's team name, nerd?
Bitch, the NFL. Shut the fuck up. You don't even have a pirate name. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch.
Anyways, where was I?
Gold.
Oh yeah, so Bootstrap.
Buccaneer, Bootstrap Bill.
I'm gonna kill you, Chris. Bootstrap.
You kept interrupting me.
Bootstrap Bill is part of Barbossa's crew, and they find that Aztec gold.
Yeah.
And so the backstory with that gold is that it's cursed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they spend all that gold and they become immortal. So that's why they turn into skeletons in the movie, which, by the way, the CGI for that, it looks awesome.
And it scared the shit out of me as
Dude,
a kid.
it scared the fuck out of me, too. Like, whenever you saw the monkey turn into a skeleton, that shit was creepy as
Oh, dude,
fuck.
and, like, my favorite part was where, like, Barbossa, like, reaches his hand, like, through the light, and it's just, like, he's still flesh, but then it, like, he becomes a skeleton. You're like, what the fuck?
It looks awesome. And I like when he drinks wine and it just, like, spills right down his skeleton.
Great CGI for the time.
Yeah, for the time it is. And then it just gets better.
It's still pretty good.
It's still pretty. It holds up.
There's some fucking brand new movies I've seen with CGI that you're like, Someone literally shit
Yeah.
on the computer.
And it works too because most of the time, that the CGI like that you see it during nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
during the
CGI
moonlight.
should be used majority of the time.
Exactly. But anyways, the Aztec gold is cursed, and they spend it all over the globe. And so that's the main purpose of Barbosa and his crew, is to find that Aztec gold, be able to return it, and they do a blood sacrifice. But they kill Bootstrap Bill because he was one of the people that was against abandoning, or what was it? Mutiny? Yeah, it's the word mutiny. Yeah. I don't know what the plural is for that, but there was a mutiny against Jack Sparrow.
Mutineers.
Mutineers? Okay. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, but he didn't want to be one of the mutineers against Jack Sparrow because he was the captain of the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
And so since he was against it, they tied a cannon to his foot and he sank to the bottom of the ocean. But he gave that medallion, his piece of the treasure, to Will, and that was the last piece they needed in order to break the curse. And so all that lore I fucking love, because that's the big purpose of biggest plot point in the movie is they need to get William Turner's blood, get him to the Aztec gold, and then make that blood sacrifice, return the gold, and then that curse will be broken, and they're back to being mortals. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna start saying about movies. I like that
great
movie.
movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, but it has great battles too.
The
Like,
fight scenes are sick. The choreography is really good.
Yeah, really good. I love that scene where
And,
it's Jack
dude,
Sparrow versus William Turner. In
The Black Pearl
blacksmith.
is so sick.
Yeah,
It's such a cool ship.
I think that's the coolest ship in
There's
film.
no other cool. There's no like I could be like, oh, the Going Merry or the Always Sunny, or not Always Sunny.
Flying Dutchman.
No. I'm talking about One Piece.
Oh, nerd.
1,000 Sunny. Like those are super cool ships, but nothing's as cool as the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
Flying Dutchman's cool because of like, the entrance it makes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that fucking ship's nowhere near as cool as the Black Pearl.
No, the Black Pearl is for sure the coolest. I forget the lore of the Black Pearl, but apparently, like, it might have burned down.
Yeah.
And I think I might be wrong on this, but like, just off the general lore, like, Jack Sparrow made a deal with Davy Jones, and we'll get into that in the second movie. But he made a deal with Davy Jones, and the Black Pearl returned because they had burned down, and that's why it's black.
Right.
It's all like dark ash and so on, and he made Jack Sparrow into the captain for 13 years. But anyways, that's in the second movie. But the first movie has some great set pieces, awesome music.
The battles are so sick.
Yeah.
It's so sick. And it's so dope that in the next two movies, they amp up the ship battles.
Dude, they get way better.
The ship battle in this, I think there's like, what, one?
Yeah.
And it's cool.
It's good.
I wouldn't say it's a highlight.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, but I wouldn't put it as one of the best
Makes for a cool
scenes.
chase scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes for a cool chase scene.
But
there is swashbuckling in it, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like one of my favorite parts of the movie is Elizabeth's turn, where she's like always dreamed about being free, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, the freest people in the world are the pirates.
Yeah.
But at the status she's at, as I don't know what her position would be, a lord's daughter, right?
Yeah, highborn lady. Yeah.
That feeling of like, oh, she's supposed to do all these things because that's who she was born as. And it's the same thing as Will, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, Will is like, I don't want to be a fucking pirate. My dad was a pirate. But it's like, man, you should be a fucking pirate. It's actually
Pirates are
sick as
cool.
fuck.
Yeah.
Just eat your oranges and that's about it. But her like being kidnapped, right? Where she's kidnapped, right? Kind of.
She got she invoked parlay in the movie.
Right.
Because like they were gonna I don't know, they were gonna kill her.
Yeah.
At first, but he was like parlay. She was like parlay, and they took her to Barbosa. And then at that point, Barbosa was like, yeah, parlay only applies to pirates, and the code is just more so guidelines and rules.
Right.
And
There's
so at
no
that point,
rules
she
for
is
pirates.
kidnapped because she made
Yeah.
him believe
So
that
she's
a Turner.
kidnapped. She's kidnapped, but it's kind of like what she's always wanted to do.
Yeah.
She's always just wanted to be free. I think it's so sick. And then it carries on into the second one, and then like the third one, right? Yeah. And then she's like Queen of the Pirates.
Yeah. Which I hated that plot point. I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
so stupid.
Yeah,
Because
it was
like,
stupid.
well, One Piece has the whole King of the Pirates thing.
Okay.
So, and
Mhm.
One Piece was like is the biggest manga of
Yeah.
all time now. It's now a side rail. It's now like the most sold comic book of all time with
Yeah.
Superman at 6 million copies.
Damn.
600 million.
Damn.
Yeah. So like the whole King of the Pirates thing, and they're going to take some piece of it, put it
Yeah.
into theirs, which is cool. But I really like her turn, and I like Will's arc in this movie and through the trilogy. But I mean, does anything just beat the actions of Jack Sparrow?
No.
He's so cool.
Yeah, dude, I love whenever they banished him to that island once again, but this time it's Jack Sparrow and Elizabeth Swann. So much sexual tension, but dude, I love how he just gets shit-faced drunk, and then he just starts telling like Elizabeth the truth about how he escaped that island. He was like, dude, there was just a ship that went by, and I just lit fire, and they saved me. I didn't leave on turtles. But it's moments like that really make you appreciate a character. Because he's just like, yeah, dude.
I was bullshitting you the
I was
entire
aura
time.
farming, but it's not true.
No, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
That ending fight, so it's...
I like how they go from it going to like in the moonlight they're skeletons, and then in the darkness
very cool.
They're human.
Did you ever play Kingdom Hearts?
No.
So one of my favorite game series of all time. They go to like different Disney worlds.
Yeah.
And one of them is
The Pirates.
the Pirates of the Caribbean,
Nice.
and you can't beat them in the moonlight. So you have to wait till a certain time to actually beat them when the moonlight's not out. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I really, really wish. I really hope that in the new one they do something cool like that.
Yeah.
Not maybe don't do the exact same thing, but maybe let's dig back into that pocket of good ideas.
Yeah, and I like just final thoughts on this movie. I like the final scene where William Turner helps Jack Sparrow escape from being hung. And then he just jumps off, same way that Elizabeth fell off the cliff, and then goes to the pearl, and off he goes.
Elizabeth goes with them, right?
No.
That's the second
Elizabeth and William Turner, they stay.
They stay, and then in the second one, they're like, in the beginning, right? They're like, see ya, kind of shit. How does the second one open?
Yeah, the second one opens with...
Because the second one, I only really kind of remember the end, I guess, when when Elizabeth betrays Jack.
Yeah, the second one, the East India Company comes in, and they're like, okay, we're gonna put shit in this place now. You're not gonna fuck with us. And so they they set their foot down in that Jamaican island where all the British people live, right? Yeah, so the East India Company goes to the British island. Then you see just scenes of pirates being arrested, being taken to that prison, right?
Yeah.
And that was one of the scariest parts for me as a kid, just seeing you would see scenes of the crows taking out eyes of the prison. Dude, that was so creepy as a kid.
In the second one, great character introduction, Davy Jones.
Yeah, but we'll get to that here in a little bit. But you get the introduction of Jack Sparrow again.
Oh,
in this movie. Yeah, he's in a coffin.
Oh, yeah.
Because he pretends to be dead, I think.
I completely have forgotten
the
second
he just
one
shoots
too much.
it and then just brings out his gun and he's just surveying with his
so
hand,
funny.
I guess.
It's so funny.
He can't fucking see. But
he's so fucking funny.
Yeah, dude.
Disney was slapping at that time.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck they making lately? I mean, I guess Marvel, but
yeah. But
they're just
they're
farting
not doing
in
great.
our mouth at this point. We're just bong ripping farts out of their butthole.
Yeah.
The mouse is shitting in my mouth, but dude.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of cool fight scenes in that movie that I really liked. Like there's one on top of that water wheel.
Oh
Yeah, that one is awesome. I like how they just go round and round. But it's 3 people on it too.
In the second one, is that no?
It's Dead Man's Chest.
I always, for some reason, it's hard for me to remember the second one. Like I know, she betrays him at the end, right? When the Kraken comes out.
So that's how that one ends.
That one ends like that. I don't really remember too much of the second one though.
Okay.
Like I don't know why, and I remember it being good.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched it, I don't know, like 2 years ago, and I should remember it, but there's nothing there.
Yeah, so in this one, there's no Barbosa until the end because he has like an MCU style.
Man, I love clapping when my favorite character comes on.
Post-credit scene.
They need to make a Rugrats where I can clap when Chucky Finster pulls up.
Yeah,
Chucky.
I hated Rugrats as a kid.
Yeah, that I didn't mind it, but I didn't like the art style.
Yeah.
I don't want to derail, but
yeah, we sidetracked again.
I'm cool with sidetracking, but I know we're on a topic.
Fun.
We're on a mission, Jesus. Stop fucking pulling us out.
I'm the problem.
I like your laugh.
Anyways, we have the introduction of Davy Jones in this movie.
So good.
Yeah, and that's where you get more of that lore that I spoke about earlier of him making Jack Sparrow the captain of the Black Pearl for 13 years, and then he wants that debt paid, right? So he's telling Jack Sparrow, you need to collect 100 souls for me. Yeah, 100 souls. And Jack Sparrow just starts signing up like poor old dudes like to his ship, and he's like, yep, this one will do. And I was like, damn, Jack Sparrow kind of a dick, but I mean,
I do the same thing.
I get it, yeah. I mean,
do the same fucking thing.
Under...
Call me a piece of shit. I do the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
But I'll sign them up too. Hey, you want to be a pirate?
That's horrible. But I like the introduction of Davy Jones because before that, they have William Turner go to a shipwreck.
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow made William Turner go investigate a shipwreck, and he just goes and then he turns a body over, and it's just this dude's with no face. It just got sucked off. Mm. Yeah, pretty sick actually.
The Kraken.
The Kraken. Yeah, and there's that.
The Krakening. We meet Calypso in the second one, right?
Yeah, we meet Calypso, but I think they just...
Calypso.
They don't call her Calypso in this one. I forgot her name. It's like Aunt something.
I remember bits and pieces of this one.
Yeah.
Am I wrong into saying that this is the weakest of the trilogy?
I'd say... Honestly, I think the third one might be the weakest. At least for me. Not how do I say it? I think story-wise it might be the weakest, but like battles, just general like entertainment, I think it's the probably the strongest. The third one. I
think the battles and everything, because I remember like that. I don't want to jump to the third one yet because I don't really have a lot to talk about in the second one. That's why it's like I'm just making shit up.
Yeah, but I like that the second one has it has the it brings back what's his name, Commodore Norrington. Yeah, so he was one of the big love interest for Elizabeth, or not her love interest, but he wanted to marry Elizabeth in the first movie.
Right? Who wouldn't?
Right. Exactly. Although that does bring me back to the first movie and the intro scene in which he's a grown ass man, and then Elizabeth is a child. And then it does the time jump, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to marry you." I'm like, "You fucking creep! You were just
he was on his Diddy shit. He was on his Diddy shit.
Yeah, he was on Diddy time.
He was on some Diddy time.
Yeah. The diddler.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I want to.
But it brings it back, and then there's several plots going on here, or character arcs, right? So Commodore Norrington, he wants to regain his honor because he lost it after trying to look for Jack Sparrow after he escaped in the last movie, right?
Yeah.
So he wants to regain his honor. He pretty much lost everything. He lost his rank. He lost, rank and honor. That's everything, pretty much. Lost his
Means everything to me.
Yeah, exactly. But he
I don't.
lost
That's
that.
why I don't respect you. You don't have a rank. You don't have a rank. I don't respect you.
I don't care. You think your insults mean anything to me?
You look like a Muppet on a bad day.
Dude, you're built like your dog, and that's not a good thing.
Hey, don't be hating on her. She's beautiful.
Anyways, and then you have Orlando Bloom or fucking William Turner. And dude, I haven't watched it in like a year.
See, like this is what's happened to me. It's like I'm struggling.
Yeah,
to
I
really
haven't
remember.
watched it in a year.
I
See,
know, like
it's
the drunk
I think it's my
scene.
least favorite of the.
Yeah,
the
that's
original
what I'm
thing.
saying.
I like it, but it's my least favorite.
The drunk scene is always the most memorable. Like when they're two on an island,
Mhm.
Elizabeth and Jack.
Yeah,
That's
in
a
the
very
first one.
memorable scene. The
Mhm.
wheel scene is extremely memorable. Oh, you know it's also memorable? The Jack, wasn't it Jack and Barbosa? They're fight. Is that the third one? They're fighting over who's gonna steer the ship. Or is that the second?
That's the third one.
That's the third one.
Yeah.
Fuck. See, I don't know.
because Barbosa
shit.
only comes into the second movie at the very end because he's like revived. Yeah. Is that the word revived?
Revived, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. The more
Revived
I
that motherfucker. They hit the reboot van on his ass, dog.
Yeah, and then but anyways, we keep sidetracking. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna be like, if you went down, I'd fucking reboot you, dude.
Oh, thanks,
I'd
man.
reboot you.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's cute.
Thanks.
And then Jack Sparrow, he's trying to save his soul from Davy Jones. William Turner, I think he's trying to find the what the compass.
Yeah.
Right.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he's trying to win the compass again. This is just me going off memory, and it's probably wrong. But he's trying to get that compass so he can free Elizabeth, because Elizabeth apparently is under... she's arrested from the East India Company, but she manages to escape because of her dad. So she just goes on her own nomadic quest in search of, I think, Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, it's in search of Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Because then they end up meeting up, and then they're stuck on the island together, no?
No, they're not stuck on the island in this movie. It's only in the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
I'm fucking blending the two.
Yeah.
I'm fucking shitting myself over here.
It's okay.
Pissing everywhere.
We might have to rewatch them.
I'm going to have to rewatch them.
Yeah. I'm just going off memory here, but just on the things that I like and the plot points, but...
yeah, I'm going to be
honest.
honest.
We'll be better about it.
I'm not. I will. I'll get better at it. With the third one. I want to get to the third one.
Okay.
Because that's the one I kind of remember the most.
Mm-hmm.
The opening sequence of... They're sneaking onto this...
Wait.
On the third one, they're sneaking onto the island. Onto this island where...
They're in Singapore.
They're in Singapore, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the opening. The opening is this bunch of pirates. They're about to be hanged, and they start singing.
Yeah. Great. That was it reminded me of the first one. Yeah. That's I fucking.
It was
forgot
a
about
very
that until you
like,
just fucked it.
yeah.
Dark.
Yeah, it was a dark.
And it's
opening.
the kid that dies too, and he's what did he have in his hand?
He had like this. I don't know if it's like a medallion. It's a coin.
Yeah, I thought. Because I
It's
was
a coin,
thinking
and
it
the
was
big
like,
thing that they talk about in that movie is like they hold the coin by their ear, and it makes like that buzzing sound.
yeah,
They're like the song has been sung, or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
that is a freaky ass opening, and they
Yeah.
killed a kid.
Yeah, which I thought that was bold.
Bold.
And I liked it.
From Disney.
Not in
Yeah.
a weird way, but
I fucked
yeah.
with it.
Yeah, I fucked with it. I was like,
I
hell
fucked
yeah,
with the
this is
motion
like
they
this is
were
gonna
on.
be a dark movie.
I fucked with the motion they were on.
Yeah, and at this point,
You know what? Kill more kids in movies. In movies.
Yeah, in movies. But at this point, Jack Sparrow is dead. 'Cause
Yeah.
in the last movie, he sacrifices himself with the pearl and kills the Kraken.
Well,
actually,
Well, more tricked
What do you mean?
in the second one. More tricked because like Elizabeth kind of betrays him.
But he came
in
back.
the end of the second.
He could have left and been a coward.
Right.
And then he came back.
Right.
But yeah, Elizabeth did kind of pull
She pulled the fast one on, boy.
yeah, pull the fast one on.
That's
boy.
why. That's where I was getting was like he's always a step ahead.
Yeah.
Until it's a beautiful babe. Then he's
Yeah.
a step. He's 4
He
steps
was a
behind.
step behind.
Me too.
Yeah. I get it.
I'm a dipshit.
Yeah.
But that opening sequence is great, and then it goes into them going to Singapore.
And they're trying to rescue Will.
Those motherfuckers look nasty.
Yeah.
And in the movie.
Okay.
I remember that motherfucker with the really long hair and the long fingers and the fucked up teeth.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, so he was like one of the main like pirate lords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaked me the fuck out. His long fingernails, I was like,
It was creepy, yeah.
That's disgusting, dude.
He looked like the evil guy from Flash Gordon.
Yeah. Oh, Ming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked like Ming from Flash
Ming.
Gordon. Emperor Ming.
Emperor Ming.
This is getting racist.
No, we're not.
Nah,
we
it's
discussing
fine.
literature, brother. Cinematography.
Yes, sir.
But the monkey holding the fucking bazooka, the firework bazooka thing.
No, wasn't that the little guy?
Oh, it is the little guy.
Yeah. Oh, this is getting worse.
Put that motherfucker in a little suit too. Why not?
Yeah. No, but they're rescuing Will because he went in to steal a map that will get them to Davy Jones' locker.
Yeah.
Because they need to find Jack because Jack had died.
Yeah.
He killed the Kraken but died in the process. And so they trapped him. And just, by the way, Will Turner was in that fucking water pit for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Ugh.
And he was like, okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, like.
Yuck. I see, dude. No, kill me.
No, but what I mean is, how didn't he drown?
I would have.
I know it.
I would have killed me.
Huh?
It would have killed me being down there that long.
I've heard like that drowning does take a while. Like it's not like an instant. Like you are gonna die in like a minute. Like you start drowning and then you're just like conscious for like 15 minutes.
I read this book about like a ship drowning. It was like a dude who's in fucking Scotland or something, but he's drowning in the water, flooding his lungs, and he like passed out for a bit, and then he woke up on shore, just coughing it out, because your body eventually is just like, we got to get this shit out of here.
Yeah.
But 15 minutes underwater. No, bro.
Yeah, no.
Not a lot of people
Agony.
making it out, bro.
Yeah,
I've seen
agony.
babies fucking drown in 10 minutes or fucking 3 minutes, dog. They gone.
Yeah, and this scene, one of my favorite things out of all the movies happens, and they like throw the swords from underneath the floorboard.
Sick.
And then they
Sick.
catch them and they start fighting. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. This is what it's all about. Fuck yeah, swashbuckling.
I needed an Indiana Jones moment. Fucking someone just pulls a gun and shoots one of them in the head.
It's like, yeah, cool. But then afterwards, they go on their quest. They rescue Will, but they go on their quest and look for Jack Sparrow. And they have this whole thing of like turning the map wheels, which I like that map
Very
design.
cool.
The map design is fucking sick.
Very sick.
Yeah, and
They got to go to J.V. Jones'
Wait.
locker.
no, they didn't even use that to go to Davy Jones' locker, did they? I don't think they did. I think they just went to the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they dropped off. They died. They went to Davy Jones' locker.
Yeah. Oh, man. The crab things, those little fucking
Yeah,
rock crabs.
yeah.
And then the split, like, fucking personalities of Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
I've got a bucket of, what is it? I've got a bucket of dirt.
No, I got a jar of dirt.
Jar
but that
of
was in the
dirt.
second one. Got a jar of dirt. got
Holy
a jar of
shit,
dirt.
I'm fucking everywhere.
You're all over the place.
No, but the crabs
It's okay,
carrying the
though.
ship.
Yeah,
Sick.
the crabs carried the ship back to
Calypso
shore.
just being a giant fucking bunch of crabs.
Yeah, that's towards the end.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
I would love to be a bunch of crabs. Imagine I was just like a ton of hermit crabs.
I think you have crabs, bro.
No. I ain't used it in a minute.
Ugh.
Don't sex shame me. I'm looking for the right woman.
Pig.
I'm a pig for looking for the right woman.
No, for having crabs, that's different.
I don't have crabs.
Sure.
I ain't never. Well, look.
Shaving your pubes does not rid you of crabs. I
don't-
learned that from Scary Movie.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
I don't have crabs. I
I
never
learned
did,
it from that
never
buff
will.
ass lady from the first Scary Movie.
Oh my god. I remind you of her?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
This was ripped.
Yes, sir.
But the split personalities of Jack Sparrow.
I like
and
that whole interaction.
Yeah.
It's fun. Dude, I remember whenever like he killed like his other version of himself because he was
Yeah.
fucking tying the rope incorrectly. Like that freaked me out as a kid. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, what happened here?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, but they find Jack Sparrow and then they go. They use the map.
and
They
they
use
got-
the map in order to get back to the actual world.
Yes, and they
Yeah.
got the key for Davy Jones's heart in the chest from Calypso, right?
But
Where'd
that
they
was-
get the key from?
Brother. That was in the first movie. Or in the second. Fuck.
Where they stab his heart?
No, in the third one they stab his heart.
Yeah.
But in the second one, part of it was William Turner was trying to get the key.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I'm blending them.
Yeah. No, I forgot about that plot point as well. Dude, we really have to watch these movies before we shoot a podcast. This is bad.
No. This is fine. This
Yeah.
is how normal people talk when they're discussing
yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
You know how many times I have to go, no. You're thinking of John Wick 1.
Yeah. I'm in my head about it.
Don't stop being in your head. Fuck these people.
Not really.
I'm referring to you, exactly you watching this right
you
now.
watching this.
You're a piece of shit.
What he said.
Don't make me the piece of shit.
You are a piece
Fine,
of
I'll be the bad cop. Turn my body cam off.
Anyways, let's get back to the third movie.
Okay. The fight scene, the ending fight scene is so sick. Oh no! Fuck that. No. Before we get to that, Davy Jones. This is the third one, right?
Yes.
Davy Jones playing the fucking piano.
I think it's in both.
Okay.
In both.
I
in
like
the second
it.
and third one.
I like that one part where
Yeah.
he's
Dude,
playing
he plays that with his soul, which he doesn't have. Like he goes hard in the
and he's
paint,
playing
bro.
with his fucking little tentacles too.
Yeah. Which, by the way, CGI has not gotten better. Since
No,
then. That was like
his character design is so good.
It's a badass design.
It's so sick.
like he looks like I like that he doesn't have one of his feet. So
Yeah.
he has that like signature, like they have the wooden foot.
Yeah,
or-
the peg leg.
Yeah, the peg leg.
You get pegged
Pirate
often.
He has a crab claw, and then his beard is the tentacles.
Right.
But dude, I love watching the before and after of like before edit or before CGI and then post CGI of like a scene, and it's Bill Nye and he has his all the like little dots to where the CGI will register it. But it looks fucking like amazing how it looks so real.
And each of the tentacles moving differently is
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
The fight scene in the cyclone.
Yeah.
And Jack is just like fucking standing on the what the fuck is that thing called?
Cell post, whatever.
The post.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite scenes. I remember watching the trailer to that movie as a kid, because the trailer probably came out like 2006, because that movie came out 2007.
Yeah.
But it came out like 2006 or early 2007. And I remember seeing that and talking about it with my little amigos in Mexico, and I was like, bro, stop it. We're not going on with this bit.
He speaks Spanish, guys.
Speak a made-up language.
Um.
But we were talking about it, and we are like, dude, that looks awesome. That looks
yeah.
That looks insane. And I remember watching it in theaters, and I was like, this is peak cinema.
This is the
It's great.
greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Will and his father storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad sacrifices himself for Will, right?
Oh
no, Will becomes
he becomes the captain of the Flying
yeah.
Dutchman, because they kill Davy Jones, and then somebody has to take his place.
And he sails with his dad. His dad doesn't die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but his dad was starting to lose his mind.
Yep.
in that movie, like he was already becoming like an actual. Like,
Oh,
part
dude,
of the
we
ship.
forgot to talk about where all of them come out of the sides of the fucking ship.
Oh, dude, it's sick, right?
It's so tough.
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the two, man, we didn't even talk about the dude with the monkey who pops his fucking eyeball out all the goddamn time.
Oh yeah, what's his name, dude? Bro, yeah, but those guys are funny.
They're
dude.
so funny.
Because in the first, like they were always like part of like the movies themselves. They've always been, they have comedy in them.
Yeah.
But it's never like, oh, dude, this is out of place. Like it always worked. But those guys, you could tell they were comic relief, and they like used them.
Killed it.
Well, they killed it.
They always freaked me out the look of
God,
it.
I forgot their names.
Bill and Bob, I'm pretty sure.
Something like that. I don't know. But those guys always top 3 in all the movies for sure. But they have a great dynamic throughout the movies, and the little monkey's a piece of shit too.
He's fuck that little fucking asshole.
Yeah, always stealing the eyeball.
Yeah. Oh,
and I love that they shoot him out of a cannon. He's just like burnt up, looking like a skeleton.
So fucking funny. Another great scene from that is the ship battle where fucking Commodore is like walking down the fucking steps and it's all blowing up behind him.
That looks
such
amazing.
a cool shot.
It looks really good.
It's so sick. It's all blowing up behind him. He's like, "This is the end."
Yeah.
This is the end.
Dude, we should talk about James Bond.
Oh, we have to watch those though.
Yeah.
We should do John Wick.
Yeah,
first.
because I love Casino Royale.
Oh yeah.
We can do John Wick before that.
Let's do John Wick first.
Yeah.
The third one, I like the third one a lot.
I like it a lot too. It does have some of the best action in the franchise.
Oh, question for
sure.
you. You might know this. Who the fuck is the guy that looks like Jack Sparrow but isn't Jack Sparrow? Is that his dad? I always wondered this. The guy who's like king of the pirates.
Oh, dude, that's
his
Keith
brother?
Richards.
Yeah, but is he like? I always thought there was
That's
something.
his dad.
That's
in
his
the movie.
dad.
Yeah,
Okay,
but that's Keith Richards from the Rolling Stones.
yeah.
Yeah. I love that this sign of like the fucking Pirates Cove or whatever the fuck it's called.
It's cool.
It looks cool because it's just like a bunch of ships jumbled up together.
Yeah.
Which you have to have suspension of disbelief. I mean, especially with like characters like Davy Jones and shit like that. Because it's like, dude, they wouldn't have been able to make this during this time. But
Elizabeth's drip at the end too, though.
she got drip. Dude, one of my biggest letdown with that movie is that like they have like hundreds of ships lined up for battle, right?
Yeah.
At the end.
And they barely used them.
They only used 3.
Yep.
They only
Where
used
the
3.
fuck the other ones go?
Yeah, the other ones were just like, so.
Guys, there's a giant hole out there. I'm not going.
Yeah, we're not going.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that was one of my biggest letdowns. But again, budget, they wouldn't have been able to work with that, right?
No.
But still, dude, it was such a letdown.
It's a big letdown.
But I love that in that scene they also marry, or you see the marriage between William and Elizabeth.
I'm out.
Dude, I love that shit.
Should have been me, man.
Should have been me. But
They should have got my little 8-year-old ass out there and fucking marrying.
I love that
Elizabeth.
Barbossa was the one that married them too.
Yeah.
Because a captain can only marry a couple in a ship. The captain of the ship.
Yeah.
But dude, like ever since I saw that, I always thought, man, it'd be cool just being in a cruise ship, just fighting a bunch of drunk idiots, and then you see old beer-bellied white guy with a long-ass beard just fighting a bunch of drunks. You're just like, hey, marry me right now.
Marry us.
Yeah, that's a pipe dream. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Having a little fucking monkey on the ship, fucking being a piece of shit.
The
dude.
parrot is cool. We didn't
The
talk
parrot
about the
is
parrot
cool.
that talks for the one guy.
Oh,
yeah.
we also didn't talk about the two guards.
Oh
throughout
yeah,
all
they're
3
also
of them.
idiots. They turned pirates.
Yeah,
the
they
end.
turned pirates because
Yeah.
they're like, I don't want to die.
You know, we were only talking about the first 3, but I wish we would have seen more of those guys in the 4th and 5th one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rewatch those movies because I'd like to talk about them more and actually have a fucking knowledgeable fucking
Yeah, because right now I'm
conversation.
just basing this off memory. I need to.
Which I kind of like because that's how like a regular conversation
Yeah.
would go. It's
Yeah,
like
it's completely fine.
it's fun.
We're just bumbling idiots.
We're wacky guys.
Yeah.
I think we're almost out of time. I'm gonna be honest.
almost out of time, but just
Oh, we got like 3 minutes.
general final thoughts on.
Final thoughts.
Yeah.
I think the first 3 are from memory right now. I don't see anything glaring that I dislike at all about it. Maybe besides the second one that I don't really remember anything from it. And I confused the second one with the third, but that's only my own bad, not theirs.
Yeah.
I think they're great. I mean, the Curse of the Black Pearl is fucking amazing, dude. Jack Sparrow's badass. Keira Knightley, I love you, babe.
Babe.
That's an angel right there.
Yeah.
That's a fucking angel.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Orlando Bloom. Just joking. Orlando Bloom's sick. Those are my thoughts.
Yeah. For me, it's definitely one of my favorite franchises. At least those first three, because the fourth and fifth one, the fourth that falls under guilty pleasure for me. Like, I can get by it. The fifth one I do not like.
I don't remember as much as little I remembered about the first three. I don't remember a single point about the other 4 and 5.
I just know that Blackbeard is in the fourth one.
Is fourth the one with the girl who dresses up as Jack Sparrow, and then he's like, "Who the hell are you?"
Yeah,
and then he makes out with himself.
Cruz.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the fourth one again, guilty pleasure. Fifth one, did not like it, but those first three, dude, that's like they're near and dear to my heart.
Yeah,
because I grew up on those movies. But yeah,
we should go hunt for gold.
Right.
We should go out there.
Not all treasure is silver and gold, mate.
Sometimes it's rough butt sex on a pirate ship.
Cut that.
No.
Ugh. You're nasty. My mom listens to this.
Your mom listens?
Yeah.
Your son's gay. My mom listens to it too.
Your son has no bitches.
What the fuck? That one's mean.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Anyways, that's the end of the Inglorious cast episode. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, share, tell your mom about us. Bye.
Bye.
You fucking dickhead.